Okay, so we're going to jump right in and, start over. Alright, so we're going to jump right into this new playthrough of a skirmish campaign, or I guess it's just a skirmish, probably, not a campaign, in Red Alert 3 Uprising, or Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 Uprising. This is the first time I've done any gaming recording for publication in 3 years, so I'm very rusty at this point. But we're just going to jump right in and see how that goes. I think my audio levels are good, but we'll all find out together when we I don't know what I'm thinking when we hear it, when it plays it back, when we play back. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is go in and select my team. I think right now the music might be... Is the music too loud, the background? I've turned it down a little bit before I started recording, so I'm hoping that helped. I'm going to go ahead and select a map. I like this one. This one will be good. We'll start us here and maybe have the other team here. I think I would rather be, in this case, it's hard to say. Maybe these guys. You know what, I'm going to do this. It stresses me out because of one of their special abilities they can use, but I'll do it anyway. And red's my favorite color, so we're going to stick with that, even though blue is, I think, like the default allied color. But I like red, and it looks good on the vehicles and the units, so we're just going to go with it. And without further ado, we're just going to jump right on in. I'll make sure I change it to easy because I can't handle brutal. There's no way. Alright, so we're going to continue on here. So first we're just building our power plant to power our base. We will need lots of those over the course of the game. Each of the different factions in this game produce their buildings differently in terms of the construction period. So sometimes, so for the Allies, all of their buildings are constructed like behind the scenes here without anything visual happening outside, and then the building is like instantly deployed. But like the Soviets, their buildings are, you click here and you start building it, and it takes the entire time to build it. It's constructing it out in the open, which leaves it vulnerable to attack. And then something similar happens with the Empire of the Rising Sun. I think that's who that is. But anyway, yeah, so that's a lot of fun. So we're going to go ahead and build up our base here a little bit. Go ahead and deploy some surveillance here. So what you're going to see is that these little drones move across the map and reveal exactly. So we love that. Love to see that. So that's what the enemy is up to currently. They're moving about the same speed I am, which is expected. I suppose that means that if I were an AI, I would be easy. I find that offensive, but whatever. Okay, get one of them too. Alright, so let's see what else we can do here. We've got some power plants, so we're good on them for right now. I'm going to move one of the dogs over here. And that's more for detecting enemy infiltrators, but I don't believe that the Soviets actually have any of them, so that might not be a concern. Okay, and then we'll get our factory placed. I suppose here's as good as anywhere. Let's see what I want to do first. We'll just go ahead and grab a few of these and send them up here, because this bridge is going to be a major point of defense for our purposes. Okay, so we're doing a good job. They're not rushing us or anything, but they will just continue to apply pressure there. So I know that I need to have some serious defense going on there. We're going to start doing some base defenses as well. So now I'm thinking, is there something else I can talk about other than just the game? Not right off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the direction of the channel right now. I haven't really been able to do a lot of gaming on camera, in the last few years, so it's not something I've given a lot of thought to. I've always been interested in it, but not really in a position where I could. Now I feel like I can a little bit more, so it's something that I'm considering. I just kind of want to play around with. So I expect it to get more interesting if I keep it up, which I do plan to, but we'll all find out together, as is the case with the audio leveling and everything. Okay, so we have this AI. The opponent AI is an air marshal, so they're going to be using their helicopters more, which means it's going to be important for me to have air defenses. And in that case, I'm probably going to go ahead and build an air base and get some planes that can do some air defense there. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and bolster my defenses here for my aerial defenses with the how do we say that?
A unit is under attack.
Basically I'm just trying to figure out the word, but ordering a unit inside of it, and it causes it to enhance it based on the effect of the unit. So we're going to need to move some of these vehicles out here because they're really good against infantry. Alright, I know. I was just turning the building around. I'm going to go ahead and just put this right here. Why not? And we'll start building our Apollo fighters. I'll get 4 of them. Those are anti-air. The Vindicators are anti-ground, or yeah, sure, something like that. Well, there's a War Bear. That's like our attack dogs. They function very similarly. I'm going to see if maybe I should lower the volume here. So just pull that down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Oh wow, I could have done that away from the mic. I apologize. I'll get better about that sort of thing. Alright, and so speaking of that, I'm going to go ahead and do this, because that's going to allow us to start building our cryocopters. And then I can just park these guys over here in midair. They will hover and provide some aerial defense. Ooh. No, so they're going to hang back and just be destroyed. Wow, where are they going? What are you doing? Real nice, real nice. Oh, they're going to destroy that one. That's kind of unbelievable. Alright, so we're going to start building up some defenses across the way here. Just because I don't like... Well, we just want to advance our position a little bit. That's exactly what we're doing. So... Oh. What am I? Alright, so... I should build another one of these. Let me go ahead and pull some of these out of the cryocopters. So these are special helicopters that can freeze ground targets. They can also shrink them, which is fun. We have a lot going on over here, don't we? Oh wow. Oh, well, we're going to wish them all the best. Let's get that helicopter over here for some support. You might... This is not going well at the moment. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. Ouch. bridge. That's annoying. Wow. So it's not a super clean deal right now, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Just kind of caught us a little off. It's okay. It's all good. Okay, so I'm not even sure what I just said in the last few minutes because I've been very, very focused on the issue at hand. So I'm gonna get one of these. Okay. No, I could probably stand to just go ahead and get a couple of tanks out over here because they seem like that they mean business. Perfect. So we're going to get that. That's going to allow us to expand our base and build some additional resource gathering a resource gathering facility, which is helpful. I literally can't touch my beard or anything. It's like right in the mic, so I've got to be careful about that. I apologize. This is not an ASMR situation type deal, and if you recognize that phrase, then you know what's up. So this is very helpful. The cryocopters are extremely helpful in supporting our ground units. So I'm probably going to deploy a few more of those because they're going to get chewed up at some point. Alright, this guy's not quite done, but I'm going to go ahead and build this. This will give us some additional resources here. I'm going to hit here and here. I am aware. Very good. Alright, so they've got a lot going on over here. I need to be thinking about my future. Let's see here. There's a lot going on. Usually I think I'm a little distracted right now because I'm usually a little more with it, as they say. I don't know who they are, but yeah, that's my motto. Let's see how this goes. So we'll have that one stay here and support that base defense, because it is indeed basic. This I want to put over here. Probably one more of them. Then I want to build the Defense Bureau, because that's going to allow me to get some advanced I was going to say defense. Well, yeah, defensive and offensive technology, which is always good to have. Oh, well, that's an anti-air vehicle, and they can't really defend very well against that, or at all. Let's see what else we have here. So I'll go ahead and build this right here. And I'm going to get that started. And we'll start building our super weapon. Or is it an ultimate weapon? So it's ultimate weapon. And then it has once it's constructed, it has this really long cooldown period. I'm going to go ahead and build a few of these. Just because I'm feeling... Sure you are. Okay. So like professional, like people that play this game professionally will be doing like speed tactics and things like that. And I mean, I don't know. I'm just not that person. So before I build another building, I really need to, whoops, that was not what I meant to do. I want to move them over here and park them. I do love the grand cannons. They are, that when those vehicles are deployed, dug into the ground there, they deploy their grand cannons, which are great. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. This is why I don't like playing against this faction, because they have this beam that will, okay, this beam that will pull your vehicle units up into space, and I'm going to send these back to be repaired at base. So we're going to deploy this, which is great. That'll help some of our efforts, and this one came around through here, which is just insane. I hate that. Although it's technically helping a little bit, but it does make me a little uncomfortable, so, because it was not what I intended. So truly wild. We'll probably pop a few of them out there, and then these guys should be, yep, repaired nicely, so I can put them back over in this general vicinity. I hope they all go that way instead of something wacky. Alright, so I could start building some of these, which will really accelerate the my capacities in taking down this enemy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, just because, I mean, the video is running, like, we're 17 minutes, I have 17 minutes now. And you know, I love, sometimes I like to really build up my base, and like I'll go through and I'll set up a base here and here and here, and then like just gather up all the resources that I can on the map, and just really build an impressive, oh, here that comes again. Oh, I hate it. Don't do it. Run. Flee. I'll be playing this and something like that happens and I'm like, flee. 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 Oh. Okay, so we've got these guys. So they made short work of that, which is good. Alright, so we have just about finished with our second Harbinger, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and assign number 2 to them, so that makes it easier to select them, and we're going to just kind of start going on some offensive maneuvers. These are extremely powerful units, so as you'll see, they're going to take this oil derrick down very quickly, just the 2 of them. Unfortunately, I need to get him out of there. I'm going to lose him. See, they've got such aerial, just their aerial defenses are wild. I'll do this. Their units are just so... I like that. Oh wow, they're gonna really take the thing down. Okay, I get a little focused. Where is he? Right there? That is wild. So I'm glad I deployed the grain cannons. Very helpful indeed. I need to. Well, I really like these. Maybe I'll get a few of these out. These are my favorite units, and this is really why I play as allies. It's because of the Athena cannons. Specifically, their unit, like, do I want to say voice? Their, I don't know. There you go. So, and then when you click, well, thanks for talking over her, Ava. Perfect. And she'll say, like, your call is important to us and things like that. And I'm just like, that's cool. And it's so clean. You know, the tech is so clean with the Allies. With the Soviets, it's very, like, rugged and how do I try to put it? Kind of like meshed together, and then the I'm trying to think of the other Empire of the Rising Sun. They are they're more not even futuristic, but more like something you'd see in manga or anime or something. Just really mech focused, and you know, Power Rangers kind of stuff. Like it's cool. It's really cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just get another quick look at what's going on with the enemy base before we deploy some of our weapons here, because this is gonna help us gain some ground. Oh, I hate that. Oh, we gotta get him out of there fast. Okay. Why did I miss my window here? I think I did. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. Alright, so that's really useful, and we're trying to see if we can take this out with one more shot. Not quite. See, they just ripped through my... I mean, absolutely destroyed my my units here, which is fine, because now that I've got some money saved up, we're just going to go ahead and build a few of these and show them how serious we are. Again, that's one reason I don't like playing against the Soviets, is because they have that magnetic satellite, and it's very obnoxious. Alright. This is just going to take a few minutes for this to construct. I'm going to go ahead and pull through here, do that. Just take those a minute to get over here. Okay, so I'm going to drop that right here, because that'll go ahead and take care of, or it might take care of their battle lab. This is cute. It says, "Have a nice day." Oh wow, you just parked right on it, huh? That's hilarious. Alright, I'm waiting for a few of these future tanks to be finished. We've got about 20 more seconds on the Harbinger gunships, and I want one more of these guys, and then I'll start sending them just kind of probably deep into the other base, just to do as much damage as they can before they're destroyed. And that one's also got 15 more seconds on it. So I'm probably going to hold back on the Harbingers. Go ahead and get them labeled or assigned to a team. maybe get them over in this area just so that they're kind of close. And then go ahead and label these guys. So we're going to move them. Just tell them to go straight into it. See how they handle that. The pathfinding is a little weird with the AI on here. Interesting. That reveals part of the map whenever you put a super weapon down, so it does allow your opponent to see some of your base there and do things like what I just did there. So what's funny is without the I think they can build that one without the battle lab, but they can't build their ultimate weapon without the battle lab, so they'll have to construct another one if they want to proceed with that, which I'm sure they will, or they will attempt to. We're going to try to put them down more quickly than that. Let me grab this box of money. Always grab a box of money if you see one. IRL and in-game. Nothing can go wrong when you find a box of money. Okay, and so we still have access visually over here, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this. If we can take down their construction yard, it'll stop them from building new buildings, which will really, put a damper on their fun. It's always funny when their units attack the time bomb because, oh no. I wonder how many, it probably got all of them. Get away, run. I hate this. Okay, it barely made it. As that satellite gets worse and worse the more they upgrade it. I mean, it gets, the radius is larger and it stays on the ground longer. It's just very destructive and damaging. Alright, just a little focus here. You didn't lose me. I'm just got a little intense there for a sec. Okay, good. Well, this can't really do anything to us anyway. Oh, that's an anti-air thing. So I'm less concerned about that. Right now might be a good time to bring in... Well, I'm not sure now. We'll just continue on with this for a minute. Now these things, the super reactors will explode when destroyed and leave quite a bit of damage. So we do a radius of damage, area of effect damage, and so I don't want it to hurt my unit. So we're about to find out if it does. No, it doesn't from that distance, which is good. We'll go ahead and continue working on them. I'm going to drop this on them. This might be the end of them. I like to do a little victory flyover too. I don't know how effective it will be. Not effective, but it'll make sense in a second. Yes. So it's when the screen comes up and then the planes fly over, and it's not always perfect, but it's just this thing that I started doing fairly recently. I like to see the stats at the end just to kind of see how things were going throughout the battle. So we've got our units, the enemy's units, of course, typically they run higher because they really get wild, and then they keep them all in the base, and it's weird. I pretty steadily grew structures throughout the course and steadily worked theirs down, and then resources, they eclipsed me for a while. That's interesting. I did not do, so typically I do a lot more expansion in terms of resources and base expansion in my playthroughs. So this is a case where I didn't do much of that. I think I was a little distracted by the fact I was recording, honestly. But anyway, so thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button and like. Give me some comments on what I could have done better. Anything if you were screaming, like, why don't you do this? Hurry up and do this or something, and I just didn't do it. Let me know. I want to know about that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.